Hi friends, today we are going to discuss another design pattern called sidecar pattern. As the name suggests, uh, for for your motorbike or for your scooter, you can have a sidecar and your main bike or scooter. Similarly, in this pattern, what we do is if we have an application which is doing all the work, so what you can do is you can break this application into your main application and a sidecar. There can be multiple sidecars also. Now, what advantages and why do we require it? For example, if your application is doing everything and you want more fine-grained control, or you want to share these functionality with other applications, for example, let's say your application is written in Node.js and some other application is written in Python. Let's say this is written in Python. Now, there might be some common functionalities that you want to use in both of your applications that can be, let's say, monitoring, logging, proxy, etc. and etc. So these are the common functionalities that you need in that you may need in both of your applications. One thing to do is you implement both of these in each of your systems in for Python and for Node.js. And it can be also possible that you want to introduce some security features, or maybe some of the functionalities cannot be directly written by you, they are provided by some other team. Then what are you going to do? That team is going to contribute in your repository. So in these types of scenario, what you can do is you can create a standalone application and deploy it along with your main application. So this will be your main application that can be Node.js, let's say, and you will have a sidecar which is going to provide some extra functionality to your main application without impacting its uptime, and your application is going to interact with your sidecar application. Similarly, you can deploy this sidecar into another application, let's say Python app, and you can use the same sidecar, which is another running application, and then you are going to share these functionalities. Now, you can ask that there can be scenarios in which directly having them on each of the instance. Now, one more thing about sidecar is you will be running this sidecar on each of your instances where your main application is running. So if, for example, you have three boxes which are running your application, then you will be running your sidecar on each of these three boxes. And when a particular box goes down, or when a particular box is terminated, main application as well as sidecar is terminated. So the lifetime of sidecar lives along with the main application. As soon as main application is terminated, sidecar is terminated. Now, there are multiple options in which you can disintegrate or decompose your application. So let's try to see those patterns so that you can have a variety of choices where you can use them. For example, let's say you have an application which is you have a big application and you want to disintegrate this application into more manageable modules for multiple reasons. One of the ways of doing this is sidecar pattern. Let's say you are segregating your main application and your sidecar. I'm going to write SC for sidecar. Another way is you can have your main application, and in this main application you can basically divide that common piece of work that you want to do across multiple applications in a library. So you are basically doing only code level segregation. Another way of doing is you can make a separate standalone service. So this is your application and this can be your service which you have disintegrated from your main application. So it can be, so this service can be used by other services also. Now let's see some of the pros and cons of each of them. Now when you are disintegrating your application into a standalone service, for example, this service may initially be running or may initially be part of application, and then for modularity you have segregated this, then it is going to increase cost because you are running it independently. It is going to increase the complexity of your architecture because you are creating a more standalone components in your architecture. There are always pros and cons to decisions. Similarly, if you are segregating the common piece of code in a library, then this library can only be used in the original language, right? If your library was written in Node.js, then it can be used by services which are written in Node.js. They cannot be written in services. They cannot be used in services which are using, let's say, different language like Python. Whereas this, if you have a standalone service, then any service, whether written in Python or Node.js, can integrate with it. Also, other thing that you have to keep in mind is, for example, if you're using the library pattern in which you have disintegrated your code in a library, but still it is your application which is executing this piece of code, this library. Then if there is some problem in this library and it crashes, then it is going to impact whole of your application. That can be a downside which may not be present in this as well as sidecar pattern. Your sidecar pattern is language agnostic. You can write this in Node.js and you can write this in Python, and it can be reused across applications. Now, one of the cons of having a sidecar pattern is, though not a very major con, is since you have segregated your application, there is going to be communication between main application and sidecar. It is going to increase latency, or it is going to reduce your application efficiency. Whereas if you are using the library directly, then it is going to have higher efficiency. So everything comes at a cost, and in sidecar, you're getting more modularity in your system at the cost of higher latency or less throughput. In sidecar pattern, you have to ensure that your sidecar is deployed along with each instance of your application or each container of your application. So there is one-to-one mapping of main application and sidecar. So this type of scenario is more suited in container architecture, though it is very much used in instance-based or process-level architectures also, where you have multiple processes running on a single instance. So it is used in multiple places. Like there's Nginx, which you can run with your application. This is used for proxy your request. It is used for serving static content. It can be used for logging. It can be used for metric collection. Not metric collection directly, but it can be used for logging the incoming request. You can use metric collection softwares. There are metric collection softwares which you can run as sidecar along with your application. So they can collect your metrics for your application, like how much CPU, how much RAM is being taken by this node application, or it can your metric collection system can collect metrics of your instance on which it is running. So metric collections also is one of the examples of sidecar. Third is ambassador pattern. Earlier we had studied there's ambassador pattern, in which what you're doing is you are having a sidecar, you have your main application, you have an ambassador sidecar. I'm going to write ASC, it is ambassador. In this pattern, what you're doing is you're not directly interacting with another service. There's some service in which you don't want to connect directly, because it may be using old protocols, it may be using inefficient protocols which you don't want to which you don't want to expose or which you don't want to access through your application, as it is newly written or it is more modularly written, then what you can do is you can move that portion of code which is accessing this third-party service or another service into a sidecar, and it will be sidecar's responsibility to interact with this application. So when your this application changes, what you can do is you can basically make changes in the sidecar and other application. For example, let's say there is another team which also wants to access this application, this another service. What they can do is they can use the same sidecar, ambassador sidecar, which you have written, ASC, ambassador sidecar, and their code may be written in Python. So what this provides is it is not using extra resources. It may use extra resources, but not that much in comparison to having a standalone service. Standalone service is going to have higher compute requirements, whereas having a standalone sidecar on the running instance, on your application instance, is going to use less resources, and it is going to provide modularity in your architecture as well, because you are reusing your sidecar in multiple applications. Another use case for sidecars is, for example, if you have some application which is written in such a way that it might be legacy, it might be not in your control. Let's say it is a third-party software which you cannot extend. So what you can do is you can deploy a sidecar with your application which can provide extra functionalities that you may need, that it can provide extra layer of abstraction, and this sidecar can basically interact with some other system, let's say another system, and it can understand the protocol. As we have said, it can enable logging. You can log your request. You can basically collect the latencies of the request that you're making through your sidecar proxy. And there are numerous things that you can do in a sidecar. So sidecar is deployed along with your application on each production instance. Some of the considerations that you should keep in mind is, how are you going to deploy the sidecar? Are other teams going to use this sidecar? Is there any business logic that you have moved in a sidecar which should not be done? So your main logic should be in your main application, and only logic that you want to share with others, that you want to be outside of your main application, should be in your sidecar. There should be very less coupling between application and sidecar. It should be over the top functionalities. There should be less coupling between applications. So always when you are making a decision, if you want to use a sidecar, you should contemplate whether there are two other possibilities, like whether you can move the thing that you want in a sidecar into your application as a library. Can this be done? What are its pros and cons? Also, you should contemplate whether your sidecar can be deployed as a standalone service, and what are its pros and cons. That is going to give you a much better picture. One of the use cases of sidecar is it can be the scenario like these two applications and sidecar may be maintained by different teams. For example, sidecar may be maintained by network team, whereas main application is developed by product team, right? So this provides separation of concerns between the functionalities that you want to segregate but still want to deploy together. Sidecar may also be used in scenarios where, let's say, you have an application and which is doing some multiple work, and there is some work that you want to closely monitor, or not closely monitor, but you want to restrict the resources that are used by that piece of work. So you can move that piece of work in the sidecar, and your main application can run independently, and in this process you can restrict the amount of CPU, RAM, and everything that you want to restrict, so that your main application remains unaffected. Now, coming to the conclusion, obviously this is sidecar is going to make your system complex. It is going to increase the burden of different deployments and managing sidecar independently. Then you should not use this in simple systems, only systems which are mature enough or which may need sidecars, which may need extensible functionalities. should use sidecars. You can always add sidecar in later stages. Also, you should you should evaluate that whether sidecar is going to need different scaling than the main application. If that is the case, if sidecar may need different level of scaling, or different if it is handling different type of workload, then you should contemplate on moving this sidecar as a separate service. So I can go on and on about sidecars and main application, but that was the gist for this sidecar part. I hope you enjoyed the video. Please let me know your views, comments. Thank you and have a nice day.